Happy Earth Day, everybody. Except in a way, there's something not totally happy about it when we think about what will happen if we don't face the environmental crisis the way we need to. Environmental scientists are telling us that within 10 to 12 years, there could be entire swaths of continents so hot as to be literally uninhabitable. And this, of course, would cause massive economic breakdown as well as massive breakdown of food systems, governmental systems, and possibly hundreds of millions of climate refugees. Someone told me many years ago not to really worry about the state of the planet because worst comes to worst, Earth would just have to throw off this predatory species called humanity for 200,000-300,000 years. He sort of chuckled, but it's not something we can chuckle about because the level of immeasurable human and other species suffering that would accompany that scenario is intolerable. Many centuries ago, there were, in villages throughout Europe, there were groups of women. They were the wise women, often called the witches. And one of the roles that they had in their communities was to hold aloft among the people the consciousness of reverence and devotion and even divine partnership with the earth, with the trees, with the sky, with the rivers, with the brooks. And with the advent of a particular dispensation of religion, the idea of divine partnership was replaced by the idea that God had given earth to mankind to use for man's purposes. The idea that earth was just here for our utilitarian purposes. This disconnected us from something so profound. It disconnected us from a sense of reverence, a sense of devotion, a sense of deep responsibility that came from a religious, from a spiritual place. When you were disconnected from the earth, you were disconnected from the body of your world. And this makes you feel that you can be violent towards it and like that's okay. And it's not a big step from there to recognizing that bodies of other people are just there to be used. Violence towards the earth, violence towards each other, violence towards ourselves. And once you disconnect from a sense of the sacred, you're in the realm of the chaotic and the dangerous. And that's where we are with our environment, and obviously that's where we are with so many aspects of human civilization. So today, on this Earth Day, we need to think very, very deeply, I think, and so many people are. What do we have to do to create the political will to turn things around in time? We get that enough people get, yeah, climate change exists, we have to do something. No, we really have to do something. The status quo will not disrupt itself. It never does. We need to make noise. We need to ask everybody running for any election whatsoever, what are you going to do? And how fast are you going to do it? And how much are you willing to stand on it? What are you willing to do to make it happen? All of us have to ask ourselves that this day, Earth Day, 2021. And if we do, if we step it up, then something extraordinary will happen. But one way or the other, future generations will remember us. They'll either say, thank God they got there in time, or they will wonder, what could we possibly have been thinking? Let's all hope it's the former scenario. Let's do more than save the earth. Let's save ourselves. Happy Earth Day.